Why don't we update some of these terms that we use in the tech world, like email? Why is the word mail even in email? Is there any similarity between email and whatever the hell is going on in the Postal Service? One of them operates on a digital fiber optic hyperspeed network. The other is this dazed and confused distant branch of the Cub Scouts out there just bumbling around the streets in embarrassing shorts and jackets with meaningless patches and victory medals. Driving 4 miles an hour, 20 feet at a time on the wrong side of a mentally handicapped Jeep. They always have this emotional financial meltdown every 3.5 years that their business model from 1630 isn't working anymore. How are we going to catch up? I cannot understand how a 21st century information system based on licking, walking, and a random number of pennies is struggling to compete. They always push the Postmaster General out on TV to explain their difficulties. He's all freaked out, rings under his eyes, no shave, pulling all-nighters. We can't keep it up much longer. Looks like we're going to have to go up another penny on the steps. We're all sitting home. Dude, relax. We even know how much a stamp is anyway. 48, 53, 61, make it $1. You're going to get there. If it ends up you got some money left over, buy yourself some pants and a real car. I would say to the Postal Service, if you actually want it to be helpful to us, just open the letters, read them, and email us what it says. We'll give you a penny for each one you do, since that seems to be a lot of money in your world. But we are all human. Human. The human is a social species, as we can see. We tend to congregate, aggregate, and coagulate together. We live here in New York City. That makes no sense. If you take a plane out of New York and you look down at the city, what do you see around the city? Why, there's nothing but empty, open, beautiful, rolling land out there. Nobody's there. Let's pack in here tight. Uncomfortable, on top of each other, traffic, congestion. That's what we like. Human beings like to be close together because it makes it easier for us to judge and criticize the personalities and activities of these humans. We like to give our thoughts, our comments, our opinions. Sometimes we run out of opinions. We make them up. It is what it is a very popular opinion statement nowadays. I'm sure some idiot said it to you today. You can't get through a day without somebody going, well, it is what it is. Why are you alive? To just say air words that fill the room with meaningless sounds. I'd rather someone blew clear air into my face than said it is what it is to me one more time. Just come up to me and go, because I get the same data from that. People like to say those kinds of things. It is what it is. You see, if you repeat a word twice in a sentence, you can say that with a lot of confidence. Business is business. Rules are rules. Deal's a deal. When we go in there, as long as we know what's what and who's who, whatever happens, happens, and it is what it is. We also like to say things to make ourselves feel better. Well, at least he died doing something that he loved. Yeah, well, okay. But he's not doing that anymore. Also, not sure how in love with it he would still be. after the very negative outcome. I'd like to die doing something that I hate, like cleaning a row of outdoor porta potties. Clutch my chest, drop the brush, keel over, and go, fantastic, at least I'm done with that. And when one does have occasion to avail oneself of one of these portable plastic outdoor public toilets, that's a very different place than any other place you go in life. And you're a little different too when you come out. A little shook up like a combat veteran or somebody that works at a trauma center. You're right? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just need some time. I'll be all right. I'm going to take a walk. I need to think about my life. It just doesn't feel like it's going in the direction I wanted it to go. And by the way, never marry anyone that comes out of one of these bathrooms and goes, it's not that bad in there. Do not marry that person. You have a lot of fantastic qualities. You will eventually meet someone. Do not settle for an individual of this caliber. Because it's very easy to use these bathrooms. I always find the spring tension on the door to be a little lighter than I thought it was going to be. The door opens so easily, so welcoming. Come on in, we have something for you. A place to relieve yourself in exchange for a mental image picture that will cause you to twitch in your sleep every night for a year and a half. With PTSD. Portable toilet spring door. I don't even know how they're allowed to call it a bathroom. It's not a bath. You're crapping in a hole with a box over it. It's beastly. It's hyena living. You want to do that thing your dog does after they go to the bathroom in the grass? You know that little move they make? You want to do that after you use one of these things. Why are you doing that? I'm trying to get the last few minutes out of my mind, that's all. You're such a great audience. This is really fun. Thank you so much for being here. Dude. Let's change gears at this point in our lovely time together here. So those are things that I see in the outside world. Now I want to take you into Jerry's little world and give you a little perspective on what's going on in my personal life. First, I will give you the basic numbers. Everybody likes the numbers. I'm 65 years old. I apologize for the shock value of that number. I am married for 19 years. I have 3 kids. My oldest is my daughter. I have 2 younger boys. I love being in my 60s. It's my favorite decade of human life so far. When you're in your 60s, people ask you to do something, you just say no. No reason, no excuse, no explanation. I can't wait for my 70s. I don't even think I'll answer. I've seen those people. You just wave when you're in your 70s. Hey, you want to check out that flea market? I like this time. It's relaxing. I don't want to grow. I don't want to change. I don't want to improve at anything. I don't want to expand my interests, meet anyone, or learn anything I don't already know. I don't lie in restaurants anymore. How is everything? I don't like it here. Would you like to check? No, I intend to press charges. This is outrageous. I don't like to turn around. Like if I'm walking down the street like this, Jerry, check this out. You gotta see this. This move. I don't like doing this anymore. I just don't want to do it. You gotta say this. I disagree. I don't feel old. I don't feel tired. I've just seen a lot of things. I'll see it on the way back when it's in front of me. How about that? Or I won't see it. Or I'll Google it. Or I'll just assume it's probably a lot like something else I've already seen. A lot of people around my age like to make a bucket list. I made a bucket list, and I turned the B to an F, and I was done with that, too. I just want you to have that option. You can either check off all your items or change one letter at the top. You're in a lazy boy watching a ball game. It's all things we do to convince ourselves our lives don't suck. That's another thing this is. You'll be walking around tomorrow. My life doesn't suck. I saw a comedian at a TV show in the 90s last night at the Beacon Theater on Broadway in New York City. Even though your life does pretty much suck. And I know that because I know that everyone's life sucks. Your life sucks. My life sucks too. Perhaps not quite as much. But still, in the vast suckness of human life, everyone's life sucks. It's okay. Never feel bad that your life sucks. The greatest lesson you can learn in life, sucks and great are pretty close. They're not that different. We live here in New York. Over here, I'm so sick of hearing about great restaurants. Jerry, we went to a great restaurant last night. It was great. You would love it. He would love it. Wouldn't he love it? You would love it. You know how your friends single you out? You, wouldn't he? He would love that place. Did you like it? I didn't care for it myself. But you. I don't like the great restaurants. I don't like great anything. I'm looking for not bad. How's that food over there? It's not bad. That sounds great. Let's go over there and get this over with. You want to hear the specials? No. If they're so special, put them on the menu. I'm not interested in food that's auditioning to get on the team. I don't know what the hell you're talking about anyway. We're going to pan-sear it. We're going to herb crust it. We're going to drizzle it with something that's a reduction of something else. Stop drizzling. We can't take the drizzling anymore. It's too much drizzling. Maybe if you didn't reduce it so much, you wouldn't have to drizzle it. Meal takes 2.5 hours. Your ass is hurting by the end of it. It's not half as good as a bowl of Lucky Charms and Pepsi anyway. Check always comes in that book, the little story of the bill. Yeah, here's the story. Once upon a time, you got ripped. That's the story. You're on the street afterwards with your friends. I didn't think that was that great. Everyone says great. Yeah, I don't think it was that great. What did you think? It sucked, right? That place sucks. A lot of great places just suck. Then you go to a baseball game. You have a hot dog. The hot dog is cold. The bun is not toasted. The vendor is an ex-con in a work release program. You love that hot dog every time. Does it suck? Yes. Is it great? Yes. That's how close they are. Sucks and great are the only two ratings people even give to anything anymore. Hey, let's go see that new movie. I heard it's great. Really? I heard it sucked. How could it suck? It's supposed to be great. I heard the beginning is great, and then after that it sucks. Oh, that sucks. I know. It could have been great. I say to you, the sucks and great are the exact same thing. You have an ice cream cone, you're walking down the street, the ice cream falls off the top of the cone, hits the pavement, sucks. What do you say? Great.